Hi, I'm Wendy from Shiny Happy World, and in this video I'm going to show you how to assemble this cute llama pattern, which can also be an alpaca. It's a mix and match pattern, and I'm going to show you both variations. Okay, this is the video showing how to assemble the llama or the alpaca. In this case, I am making an alpaca, but it's a mix and match pattern, so you can make either. And it's showing you how to do it if you're using a light box. So first, my light box set up. I've got my light box turned all the way up. I've got my placement guide, and I've got a clear silicone sheet. And I've got all of my pieces prepared. So I've fused the fusible adhesive to the back side of the fabric, and then I've cut the pieces out on the solid line. All of the dotted lines that are in here, you can ignore because you are using a light box, and that will help you guide that placement. But there are some solid lines in there. Those are stitching guides, not placement lines. And you do want to transfer those over to the fabric side of your piece if you are using them. So the eyelashes are optional, but I think the eyelashes are super cute and really are kind of one of the distinctive things about both llamas and alpacas. And the one that's not optional is the mouth, because I'm sure you do want to give your alpaca a cute smile. So those solid lines I have now transferred, and it's just a fine tip Sharpie, nothing fancy. All right, now I'm going to start layering the pieces together. And the numbers on each piece do two things. They tell you which piece is which, and they also tell you in what order to lay them down. So we are starting with piece 1, and it's 1A because it is one alpaca. I learned that alpacas mostly have curly fur and llamas mostly have straight fur, and llamas can be shaggy or smooth coated. So there are 3 different necks: a smooth neck, a shaggy neck with straight hair, and this curly haired neck. So next up we have 2A and 3A because alpaca ears are different from llama ears. Llama ears are kind of banana shaped, and alpaca ears are straight. They're like little cat ears, kind of. They're smaller and straighter. And then we've got some inner ears, so that is 4 and 5. And if you have trouble seeing the lines through, just tap down so that all 3 layers are making contact with each other, and then the light will shine through it better. So that is 5. And now 6 is the alpaca head. And 7 and 8 are the eyes. Nine is his little muzzle. And then 10 is his nose. And you could leave it at that. So piece number 11 is optional, but a lot of alpacas do have like a little extra poof of fluff on the top of their head. And so I made a little poof piece that you can add if you choose to. So again, you could make a quilt that is all llamas and alpacas using the different variations on this piece and have a lot of different looks to them. All right, I am going to carefully lift this up to carry it over to my ironing board and fuse all those pieces together. Then I will let them cool and peel it up from the silicone mat, and then do a final fuse of them to my background block. I'll do all the outline stitching, and I'll bring it back here and I'll show you the finished alpaca and also 2 llamas that I made using different fabrics and different pattern pieces. All right, here is one of the finished llamas. So this is the one that is a shaggier coated llama. So he's got a shaggy neck, and he also has this little poof of hair up between his banana-shaped llama ears. But I also did a more smooth coated llama. Here is the smoother coat. So he has a straight-sided neck instead of the shaggy neck, and he does not have the little poof of hair there. But I wanted to also show you an alpaca that I made. So alpacas have much smaller ears than llamas, and they are little pointy, almost like cat-looking ears. And most alpacas, not all of them, but most alpacas have curly fur. So I've given him a curly coat, both for his head and for his neck. And there is an optional little curly poof for the top of his head, so you can leave that off. There are some alpacas that have straighter hair and llamas that have curlier hair, so you can also mix and match the ears between these different fur textured pieces and get a lot of other options in there too. I just wanted to show you these three. So that's how to make the llama or alpaca mix and match pattern. You can get that at shinyhappyworld.com. I'm Wendy, and I will see you next time.